Hi there and welcome back, my friend, to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Playing as Theresa now and close to the entrance to the Scarlets. Everything has burned down. We want to see if there are any survivors inside the castle. We have already saved some villagers in the suburbs. And now we're looking further, but we must be very careful because it's dangerous out there. Really, really dangerous. There's looters. There's humans. And who knows what else. Maybe stray wild animals.
That's a good boy. That's my boy.
Yeah, we need Tinker with us. Let's be a little bit more careful. Just stop the looter who was attacking the Master Potter. Out of all people. Oh. Now the music again. No doubt we're looking for Henry, eh? Well, we don't know for what we're looking. Always one in such a situation. Devastated, destroyed. Who is that?
Tinker, no. Come here.
Fuck off! Go on, go on, go on, go! Fuck's sake! Rushing to find this fucking place.
Come on, we could have helped him. But too afraid. Much too afraid. Oh, that's so freaking sad. Last friend dead. Now we're gonna see Henry getting mauled.
Henry? Right, you whole sons. I've had just about enough of you.
Are you mad? Goodness, and now?
That's, I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. You've been through it yourself. I know you understand.
Wow. This is how it ended, yeah. Circle closes. I'd like to ask about
There's
something.
something else I'd like to ask.
Oh, nice. We can ask her about these times. Nice.
Remember how we were sword fighting together? The next morning, Ma scolded me on account of that scratch on my hand.
Oh
Now
dear.
it comes together.
Sorry about that.
That's all water under the bridge now. I never told her it was you who did it. I just wish you could have covered my back too. She was angry that I was at sword training instead of working in the forge. And she said you told her.
Yeah.
Your pa and Stebor were really stealing from the royal mines. Jesus. I don't think even Fritz and Matthew would take that kind of chance. And there's not much that pair won't do for an easy groschen.
Yeah. In a way, I can understand that Pa did it for us, but it was really irresponsible. You won't tell anyone, will you?
I won't, I promise. So what happened to the silver?
Pa handed it over, as always, to that slimy fellow, and he took it away. What happened to it then, I don't know.
Tobias Pfeiffer,
Your
aren't
pa
you?
really wanted to marry you off to Master Tobias?
Yes. Can you believe it?
And have you spoken to Master Pfeiffer since the raid?
I haven't. Either he's lost interest, or he's forgotten about me. Not that I'm complaining. Uncle Peshek would be happy to marry me off too, especially if there was something in it for him. I'm glad that's in the past.
Aye, I don't blame you.
Well, we can arrange that.
So Johanka and Matthias finally got together. Well, if it hadn't been for everything that happened afterwards, who knows? They could be headed for the altar. But that little intrigue with the dice, I never thought you'd stoop to stealing.
It was all in a good cause. Johanka would never have plucked up the courage to talk to him otherwise, and in the end her harebrained scheme actually worked. Who knows? Maybe the two of them will get together again.
And Bianca.
Bianca told me something about your little expedition to the woods. You really ran into a wolf. I thought Bianca must have been imagining things.
Not exactly. It was actually a wild dog, but Pa used to say those are even worse than wolves.
It's a good thing you were there with Bianca.
Yeah, we admire her.
Going back to help the survivors. That was very brave of you. When I went back to Skalitz, I met no one but footpads and cutthroats. If you hadn't come along, I doubt I'd be here to tell the tale.
You know what our parish priest always used to say? Without Christian charity, we'd all soon be dead. I couldn't just leave you all to your fate, could I? Any good Christian would have done the same.
Well, I'm not so sure. Not everyone has your courage. Did you go back to Skalitz again? To bury your pa and your brothers?
Yes, along with some more of our neighbours. We had an escort from the Ratai garrison, with Sir Hanish's kind permission.
Where are they buried?
Sammy's buried near the mines. He didn't like the mines. But his grave is on the hill, where I used to meet him for lunch. He loved it there. I know it's not consecrated ground. But what could I do?
God will understand. I buried Ma and Pa under the linden tree by our house. It's what they would have wanted.
Yes. Father and Stebo are buried in the churchyard in Rovna.
Once things settle, we'll be able to go back and pay our respects. And get the priest to bless their graves.
Whoa,
I have no
that's
more
all.
questions.
Thank you for telling me about
Thank
all
you
of
for
it.
telling me about everything, Teresa. I know it isn't easy to talk about.
It helped to talk to someone who knows what it's like. Thank you. I'm glad you came out of it in one piece.
Yeah, so am I. And I'm glad you did too.
By the way, Henry, I have something for you. The soldiers gave it to me when we brought you from Skalitz. I meant to give it to you earlier, but, you know, it belonged to one of the Skalitz garrison. They wanted me to have it for being brave, but I hope I'll never have use for such a thing.
Oh? How come? What is it?
It's a shield with the Skalit's crest. I'd like you to have
Oh.
it to protect you and as a keepsake from home.
Sure. Thanks, Teresa. Thanks for everything.
But the Scarlet's shield. Beautiful. But not as good. It's cool though. Oh. We'll keep it. We'll keep that shield.
Hey, lad. Don't you want a little wager on the Ratte tourney?
No, no, no. I don't want to wager.
Welcome, Henry.
We've heard Theresa's story. I really wonder if there's more. Around there. Actually in Sasau. Still Johanka, and maybe... I mean, after that story... We're pretty inspired to see her and ask her about all of these things that happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, who's that guy?
I have no wish to trouble you, good man. But if you could help me.
The faint-hearted knight.
What is it then?
It's about this. I challenge you to a duel, sir.
What?
But you again.
You heard? Don't try to wriggle out of it. Let's get to it.
Ah, what's this about?
I'm not in the habit of fighting to the death with fellows I meet by chance on the road. Tell me first what this is all about.
What's happening is I'm challenging you to a duel. You disgusting man. I spit in your face.
Eager, aren't you? Who are you, anyway?
I am Sir Oldbrum of Lossany.
Of Lusiny, more like.
So, what are you after?
My mother sent me out to get some experience. She's obsessed with tales of chivalrous knights. In short, she sent me off looking for some virgin to save, and to win glory in combat. But I have to admit, I'm not very good at it.
Oh, goodness. Why not start with a damsel? This is foolishness, come on.
That's a damn foolish idea. You ought to go home.
I'd love to. But what shall I tell Mama?
Tell her to forget about her Tristans and Amadeses and leave you alone. Not only will you have peace, but no doubt your subjects will take you more seriously too.
That's easier said than done. I'm not sure I have the courage for that.
Well, you have the courage to accost wayfarers and challenge them to duels. Surely you can talk to your mother.
Well,
Impeccable logic.
I suppose so. Thank you for your encouraging words.
Glad to be of service, sir.
Never mind.
Hmm.
I'll wait here for someone else. I don't suppose it matters who chops my head off.
Oh, good man. You're going again. Yeah, I mean, the road is dangerous. Very, very dangerous the road is. Now we can just ride along this path, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, look, the lost camp. Oh, band of bastards. Is there anything left here? I mean, there's the pot. You could theoretically eat there. There's still everything intact here. Let's see what's in there. Ash hunting bow. Checkered red-blue hood. That sounds fancy. Raven's beak. Oh, that is an ornamented warhammer. Known as Raven's beak. Piercing armor. Ordinary arrows. We don't need ordinary arrows, but the Kuttenberg cuirass and Bowman's brew. Pretty nice things. Yeah, that's all pretty nice, but 55. You went 43 defense. It's comparable to our ceremonial mace. It has a little bit more stab damage, a little bit less blunt damage. Oh, we'll use the mace. Probably the best way. And here, now that they're all there, they don't need it anymore, right? So there's no problem to... Oh, empty. Interesting. Oh, Matt. Yeah, you joined us. Very nice. There are more around here. We could sleep here still. A horse. Back behind there was something as well. The little arena where we fought. Some weapons. Oh, look, there's another horse. Lucifer. Well then. Oh, who's that guy? A wayfarer. Thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. See each other in the next episode when we go to Sasau and visit Johanka. Have a great time until then and happy gaming. This is Immanuel.